Segment sponsored by Finkelstein and Partners, personal injury attorneys.
Well, families are getting back into the daily routine of dropping kids off at school and getting them to after-school activities. If you are a parent, you likely feel confident with the safety of your vehicle, but there are dangerous driving mistakes that we need to be cautious of. The United States Department of Transportation reports that every 32 seconds, a child under the age of 13 in a passenger vehicle is involved in a crash. With us today is attorney Andrew Finkelstein with Finkelstein and Partners, personal injury attorneys, to share some important reminders on how we can keep our kids safe inside the car. Andrew, thank you so much for being here.
My pleasure.
So we'll jump right into it. Let's talk about Child Passenger Safety Week. That takes place this month.
Well, what's really important and what people don't realize, while there's a frequency of children being in car crashes, the #1 cause of death for kids 13 and under are car crashes. And what's the major lead to that? People don't properly, safely buckle up their kids. They don't have them in car seats or boosters, or what happens is we're rushing around, we put our kids in the back, and they're maybe 6, 7, 8, buckle up, but we don't double check to make sure they do. Has to be top of mind. Keep that safety top of mind.
Yeah, and there are ways to get your car seat inspected also to make sure that it's put into your car properly. What are some other ways that we can keep our kids safe while inside the vehicles?
Well, when we're in the vehicle, we never expect a crash to happen, but we should always assume it might happen. So what happens? Cell phones hanging around or other objects in the vehicle become a projectile. Those projectiles, they'll move at 50, 60 miles an hour. They can cause devastating injuries. So make sure there's no potential projectile. Keep those cell phones, put them in a case, a carrier, keep them out of the way.
Toys, other things that could be
everything
in the back seat of your car. So unfortunately, we have seen some hot car deaths. We've talked about those numbers. Some statistics are really alarming. What are some other things that our parents at home need to be aware of?
Well, we just need to keep it top of mind. Never leave a child in a car by themselves, no matter what the age. Cars now have these push-button starters. We jump out of the car, let me run in, do something quickly. They leave the keys in the car, and suddenly the car can be started and playing around. Next thing you know, it can move. The bottom line is, never leave a kid alone in a car.
All right, Andrew, thank you so much. So much helpful information. Of course, if you're just joining us, head on over to our website, cbs6albany.com, where we have partnered with Finkelstein and Partners, personal injury attorneys, for our Drive Safe initiative. You can learn more right there on our website.